Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Marjolin, and if you have not seen my last video, it is pretty much part 1 to this video, and it was just how New York Day 1 went for me and my friend. We went to the Museum of Ice Cream, and we enjoyed the city quite a bit. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, I'll have it linked in the description box as well as the upper right hand corner. So go ahead and watch that if you haven't already, and if you already have, go ahead and enjoy part 2 of my New York City vlog. So in the early afternoon of day 2, we walked past a sex shop on our way to get some Venezuelan food. The previous night had been quite eventful, so we just needed some food in our system to kind of get our day up and running, and we were just reliving the moments from the previous night through like bits and pieces. So we went to the bar. It's like not even a block away. We probably had to cross the street once. While a lot of men were very nice and you know, they gave us drinks and they were very outgoing, there was this one dude the audacity of this man. So this guy had gone up to Natalia and like they talked for a while. He danced with her and then he left. And after that, my dude resurfaced. I'm dancing. Natalia starts talking to another guy, right? So she turned a little bit away from me and she starts talking to another guy. And the other guy that had already spoken to her a few times was standing in front of me. So I start dancing like with the guy, but like obviously like from a distance so that, you know, it's not like awkward, like, you know. And my dude grabs my jeans and he like pulls me closer and we just start dancing, and I'm vibing. Like I'm literally just like straight up vibing. I don't know at what point, but I'm like trying to get away from the guy at this point, because if he wasn't holding on to my loops, he was like grabbing my hands, and I was like, pause. So I butt into Natalia's conversation and I'm like, Natalia, help me out, I'm this dude. I need to get away. When Natalia turns to me, that I'm like, you know, giving her the eye signals that I'm like, help me. I'm here, Natalia's here, and the guy's probably like right here, holding on to me by like my pants, and he turns to Natalia. I'm still here and I'm looking at Natalia, but I can hear him, and he looks at her, right? I'm the guy at this point, you know, mind you, I'm still like, we're in a triangle. He looks at Natalia as he's holding on to me. He's like, I don't know what to do with her. Excuse me? I look at him and I look at Natalia and I'm like, did this motherfucker really just say, I don't know what to do with her? And I'm like, I do, like, let me go. I think he was just trying to impress Natalia, but trying to make me look like a dumbass while I'm listening and in front of you, like this. So after we hung out at the rooftop of our Airbnb, we took the subway to the Brooklyn Bridge, and we didn't walk it, but we did kind of land in this one street where you can get beautiful pictures from. And we took so many beautiful pictures. I'm obsessed with how they came out, and the bridge looks so nice in the background. It was really such a beautiful scenery, but this was one of my favorite parts of the day, and it was one of the most productive things we did, honestly. Like, we did not have the energy to do anything else. And then just a few blocks away from the Brooklyn Bridge was Jane's Carousel. So we walked over and it was super nice. You know, we had fun. I felt like a kid again. It was a very nice experience. I really liked it, and it was pretty cheap. I think one ticket for like a ride was like $2, but totally worth it. There we go. I liked that the carousel was indoors because it gave us a break from the freezing cold, but also the views were just beautiful. And then after that, we just walked around a little bit and we headed back to the Airbnb because it was so cold. We couldn't be outside any longer. Day 3 started off pretty late as usual, and we went to go get breakfast at the Lazy Llama, which was literally across the street from where we were staying at.
I can open my mouth.
You're so dumb, bro. And then after breakfast, we headed over to Times Square, and I was so taken back by the sizes of the buildings in this street. It was breathtaking. There's no other way to describe Times Square other than breathtaking. And then, of course, what type of BTS fan would I be if I did not go into the Line of Friends store? So we went in, checked it out, and it was so cute. They had all of the members, BT21 characters, except for Shooky. I don't know why, I didn't ask, but yeah, I just window shopped because I know I was too broke to buy anything. And then from there, we went to Central Park, where I once again was just taken back absolutely by the buildings. Like, it all goes back to the buildings. They're huge, like humongous. And then after Central Park, we just kept walking the streets of New York. We went through Fifth Avenue and we passed the New York Library with the lions in the front. And then we went to the Grand Central Terminal Station, which I was very, very, very excited about because I know BTS had this place shut down so that they would perform on Jimmy Fallon. So I was excited, obviously, for that reason alone, but I also know it's a very big part of New York. You know, you think of New York, you think of the Grand Central Terminal Station. It's the train station. But yeah, it was really nice. It was really big, and I was just having a blast. You got it? You got the right? We're in sacred grounds right now. We're at Grand Central Terminal Station, and we're standing right where BTS performed. And then I'm actually so sad that I forgot to record, but we did walk through Times Square again at night when all the screens are on and, you know, the sky is dark, so it looked extra pretty at night. And I forgot to record, obviously. But after that, we just headed over to Koreatown. We went to this bar called The Maze. And then it started snowing, so it was beautiful. You know what? The night could not have ended on a better note. Well, actually it could have, because after we left the maze, we tried going to like an actual like bar or like a club, and it was a Sunday night, and I guess the vibes were just not it on Sunday nights, that everything was empty or closing soon or just closed. So we ended the night pretty early, but we did have fun. This was our most productive day, and it was probably one of my favorite days. And then on our fourth and final day, we walked past the biggest store in the US, which is like the 6-story Macy's, I think. And then we headed over to K-Town again because we wanted to spend pretty much our last few hours in New York just eating Korean street food. And Natalia had some noodles and I had some kimchi rice. I don't think I recorded it, I'm not sure, but food was great. And then we just walked around the stores in Koreatown, and there was a lot of BTS and BT21 related things, as well as other K-pop groups. It wasn't just BTS, but mostly them. There was, you know, Korean skincare stores, and it was really nice. You know, I enjoyed it. And then we also had the Korean corn dogs, and they were so good. I had told Natalia I really wanted to try one, and I had one with just like cheese. Like, it was just plain cheese, and it was so good. Oh my gosh. Like, just thinking about it makes my mouth water all over again. I can't describe it.
Is it good?
It tastes like a churro.
Really?
A little bit. But no. And then if you've seen the show or read the webtoon True Beauty, there was this one store that had cosmetics from the show. And oh my gosh, it was so cute. I was just so happy to see my baby Sojun. I was obsessed. And then TMI, but we needed a bathroom break. So we ended up going back to the food court where we had our breakfast. Yeah, it was breakfast. And they had the upstairs decorated so cute. Like there was K-pop art and they had like the whole Squid Game theme going on. It was so cute. I was obsessed. And honestly, if I go back to New York, I'm 100% coming back to this food court. It was so cute, like so creative. I've never seen anything like this before. And then before we headed over to the airport, we went and picked up a donut from the same shop where I got the Korean corn dog, and it was so good. I wish I would have gotten one, but I was honestly so full. But yeah, pretty much after that, we just got picked up and we were on our way to the airport. We went through this underground tunnel, which I thought it was pretty amusing. So yeah, once we got to the airport, we pretty much just hung out for a bit before boarding the plane, and it started snowing, and I was gonna miss it, but also I missed the Miami heat. So I was very grateful to be going back home. And of course, I obviously forgot to record an outro, but thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys hopefully in my next video. Bye!